Hello people and welcome to the office tour. I asked you in my YouTube posts if you would like to see a office tour and you said yes, around 90% last I checked. I have 5 USB extension cords going to my webcam. This is how we're gonna do this. And check this out. This is strapped to me. This is strapped to me to record my voice. I'm an idiot. Clearly. Well, if it works, it's not dumb. My pants! My man, why is it so dark? There we go. Here we go then. Let's go in. So let's not kill ourselves on this cord. That would be fantastic. Let me show you what the room looked like before we moved in. We bought this house about a year ago. We've been here almost, I think, a year and a half now. So quite the difference. Quite the difference. So all of this took me maybe half a year to do. Close the door. So we should probably start with the table. So let me get the chair out of the way. So the tabletop, that's a custom tabletop. I ordered it from a company that makes these things. This is actually meant for kitchen usage, but I chose to use it for my desk. These, however, are from IKEA. These are Alex drawers, 2 of them, to match the color of the wall, which I chose. That's granite. Really, with these cold white LEDs, gives a nice shine to the walls. Probably not, can't really see it on the camera, because this webcam is just a Logitech piece of crap. But it gives a nice shine to it. But that's the tabletop. Pretty much goes wall to wall. I mean, there's some space left so I can plug everything in. But pretty much wall to wall coverage. I'm really happy about the result as well. The tabletop is so wide that I needed to install a leg in the middle just to support it. And there's these support beams as well under it, just so it's not gonna sag. Jesus, don't look at that. They are supposed to be on the holder things, but I guess when time goes on, they kind of just start to droop. I need to rearrange those cords. Don't pay attention to that. I mean, let's just look at this instead. So these right here are for sound dampening. There's still a little bit of echo in here, but it's not too bad. I mean, these help a little bit. These are just foam, and I attach them to the walls. That helps a little bit. Helps enough. Gotta have plants on the table so I can look at them and feel better about myself. Not even product placement. This just happens to be here, the iFixit kit. Got pretty much every bit you would ever need. So if you respect yourself and you want to fix your own products, well, this is just essential. iFixit. iFixit fixes things. iFixit. You can send me a check. Secondary monitor right here. I believe it's a 24-inch Asus monitor. Got my subscriber count on it. My own channel and Snapster as well. So I can keep track. Got my hard disks, clock, weather, everything important you would want on your second monitor. If you're curious what program this is, it's a rain meter. Rain meter. My main monitor, 27-inch, nothing special. Playing my list video, of course. I mean, why wouldn't I do that? And here we have the Elite 2 controller, which I do have to say, probably the best controller I've ever used. It's just phenomenal. Really loving it. One of my best purchases last year. If you're looking for a new controller, the Elite 2, you're not going to be disappointed with that. So at some point I will upgrade the monitor and get myself a new video card as well, but this is not the time. And just pretend that this is a Corsair K65. I actually I messaged Corsair and asked, hey, what can I do about these few discolored LEDs? And they're like, let's just replace the keyboard. So this is my wife's keyboard. It's membrane, it's not even mechanical. But it is what I have to use now. Just pretend that this is a K65. It's a 10 keyless keyboard, which is one of the best keyboards I've ever used. And I had it for 2 years and they still said, let's replace it. That's amazing. Really, I do like Corsair. They make good keyboards. And then the mouse is SteelSeries Rival 600. My second one, the first one actually died on me. Not hugely impressed, but it is what it is. And the hilarious thing about this mouse pad, so I don't like traditional mouse pads because they tend to be too small, and then I rub the mouse on the edge of it. I hate that shit. So I like these wide ones. This is from Amazon. And what's funny about this, because the product page was like, hey, here's this map. I was like, well, that's kind of cool. I mean, I like maps. But then when I got this, I started to look at this like more closely. There's so many typos in this. It's like made in China or something. There's so many typos. Luckily, I don't like sit around and look at this too much. But look at that. Denmarl. Luorior meat. Jan Mayen, Norway. What? Falkland Lislands. Lislas Malvinas. I mean, this is just all over the place. I mean, there's like some countries are pronounced right, but this thing is just fucking hilarious. China! I mean, part of this is correct, but I don't really care. I just... the important part is that it looks cool from here. Just don't look at it. It's cool like this. Oh, and I meant to say that I still have to replace the floor at some point. I hate this. It's like a vinyl floor from the 90s. This looks absolutely ridiculous. I hate this. But we are gonna replace the floors here on pretty much every room at the same time, so it didn't make any sense for me to do it now. So at some point I'll redo the floors. Time is not now though. What else is on the table as I stumble on the fucking extension? I've got my Blue Yeti. My servant for 7 years now, I believe. Still going strong. I like the Blue Yeti. It's a good mic. Especially if you use it in equalizer on your PC. That thing can really rip some ass. If you're not using an equalizer, it can be quite hollow. But that's the Blue Yeti, which I still use. So then you might be asking with your little head, what the hell is this? Well, this is an extension brick basically for power. So you got all of the sides of the cube, even under it there's one spot, and then you got 2 USB slots. That's handy, because otherwise if I didn't have that, I would have to plug in things from here or from there. So this is connected to those, so I can use I can charge my laptop and whatever with this, charge my phone. That works fantastically well. It's called the Power Cube. I'm not sure if Amazon has an equivalent for the US, because this is obviously a European one. But that's really great. I love that product. Then of course we have the PC. Nothing too fancy. It's about a year old. 8700K GTX 970, 32 gigs of DDR4, some kind of an Asus motherboard, Maximus Hero, something like that. Decent computer for rendering. Not pre-built, of course. This is I built my own computers, and that's the reason why it still has a 970 GTX. Because I started saving for the car, so I really didn't want to spend my money on a new video card. That's been good, I would say. I still like that video card. Does its job. I'm not too picky. So that's the that's where the magic happens, basically. And then I have the MIDI keyboard which I bought a while back. Been playing some tunes with it. It's an M Audio Keystation 61 Mark III, if you're interested in that. And of course, my dirty secrets. Who doesn't have a random collection of wires? There's like an Xbox One controller in there. That's fucking hilarious. That's my secret. Those are my jeans. So I guess you've been wondering, hey, why the fuck does he have a mirror on his wall in such a spot? Like, why is there a mirror in there? Like, what is that gonna do? Well, here's another video where I explain the reason for that. Take a look. So I'm on my computer right here. I'm doing a Nico evaluates like this. Then I hear some kind of an engine, or the worst case, I don't hear anything. But I can see with my eye. If I look on the right, holy shit, someone's coming. So they don't sneak up on me and their face doesn't suddenly just appear behind the window. That is one of my worst fears as a human being. Somebody's face appearing right there without me knowing. So that's why the mirror is there. I can see, oh, some asshat is coming, better get my pistol. So yeah, that's the reason for the mirror right there. And it gives some light from outside as well to the table. I don't have to always put on the lights. And I do have LED strips in here, so just in case I don't want like hell of a lot of light, but I want some light. I do have the option to dim the room, so we can do that right now. So this is how it would be without the LEDs in the ceiling. So I just have the strip right here going around the room, and that way I have this dim environment, good for playing games and stuff like that. I also like to edit in the dark, so this is I like this one. So this is a good setup. It is RGB, so if for whatever reason I want to make the room red, that is possible. Alright, let's put those back. Now I think we've covered this area, the desk area. I think this is all covered. So all of this, the window frames and everything, these are all painted by yours truly. The walls are painted by me. There's new crown moldings. It's renovation by Nico at its finest. You gotta make your, like when you buy a house, you really have to make it your own. Obviously, don't wanna do everything at once, but do one room at a time and start to feel more at home. Don't want to live in other people's crap. And why I chose cold white LEDs in this room was it's more like a studio setting. I really don't like yellow lights or natural lights. I really don't like those because they make everything yellow. And if you're wondering about the chair, it's around 4 years old. Yep, it's a DX Racer, I know. But it's comfortable as hell. It's still working fine. I like it. It's an alright chair. I mean, the Chinese DX Racer chairs get a lot of flack, but honestly, it has back support. It has everything I need. It's been working fine, and I really do like it. That's the desk area then settled. So now, I'm not gonna open every drawer. That's just silly. Then we have this setup right here on the wall, which is actually from IKEA. So these backboards are from IKEA, and then you can purchase these parts for it separately. The trays, the hooks and everything else. So this is basically build your own setup kind of thing. And this is really good. I like the industrial look. Microfiber cloth for cleaning things. Got a knife. Random crap. Multimeter. And this is for finding studs. For finding wiring behind walls so you don't accidentally drill over those. That's helpful. For some reason, I have a saw right here. Pair of scissors. Got another knife. Batteries, super glue. That is actually a brush for the robotic vacuum and to remove hair from the brush. That's a comb, essentially. Tape, more tape. Dremel 3000, I occasionally use that. Handy tool to have. That's my spare batteries. Nothing on this wall as we turn around. Pretty much nothing here. I've yet to put anything here. Maybe a painting or something. Not sure. But then we have this setup right here, which is basically some boxes and NES stuff and what else. We can take a look at that. And if you're wondering what the hell is going on with your floor, well, originally in this room there was a very large cabinet drawer thing on this wall from the 90s. So once I took that out, I found out that the floor didn't continue under it. And since I haven't done the floor yet, this is my temporary solution. It's just cardboard over, so I just have cardboard over that. So when I redo the floors, I can remove that, obviously. So that's how they built the cabinets in here. Didn't have any floor under it. Idiots. It's been so long, like it's been almost a year since I did this room, that I actually forgot that the cardboard is even there. So this is essentially behind me as I'm on the computer. This crap is behind me. So might as well go over what's in here. So we've got, up here we've got some boxes. Basically these are all just boxes. I like to keep this crap, because some of it looks really nice. And it's a nice showcase piece, I suppose. So there's the box for my MacBook, and yes, I do have a MacBook. I just hate like Windows laptops, because they're all, like I haven't found a trackpad as good as the one that the MacBook has. That's the 2017 13-inch model. So like, it's so slim, it's like fucking paper. Like I'm not a huge fan of Apple, but this is, I think, their only good product. So I do like that. And the trackpad is just godly. I literally hate every other trackpad in the market except for this. It's so fucking good. We got some 8-bit DOE controllers here, or rather the packages. So they are for my Raspberry Pi setup, which I have my emulators running in the bedroom and living room. And also I have the Steam Link connected to that, so I can play my Steam games in other rooms outside of the office. Those are alright controllers, but the D-pad kinda sucks. So I would not recommend these for serious gaming anyway. As I trip over the wire again, fuck me. Have the box for Galaxy Watch, which I still have, and I have the box for the Elite controller. Has a little ding on it. Then the Atari Flashback 8 gold. I still have this. This version I think gets a lot of flack, but I got it for like $5, so I can't complain. Got the box for the mouse and some of the PC parts, such as the cooler, the Kraken X62, and then we have the box for the CPU, memory, and the Pi box, and then one Coca-Cola vanilla, because you can't get this anymore in Finland, so I had to save one. It's actually still full. I love that. Like Coca-Cola vanilla, best soda ever made. I had to save one of those. I'll probably open it in 50 years. So then we move on to the NES games. This is my whole collection. So all of this, I kind of stopped collecting at some point. But European NES games are expensive as fuck. I mean, they are really expensive. Like these games, doesn't look like much, but this is like 2,000 euros sitting right here. That's ridiculous. You could get this, like you could probably get these games for like 400 in the US. It's just ridiculous. We have such classics as Action 52. Then I should have Silver Surfer in here somewhere. I mean, I know I have, there it is. Silver Surfer. The Zelda games. I think I'm missing, like from the obvious games, I'm missing like Ninja Gaiden. The whole series, and I'm missing Double Dragon games. Those are the obvious ones that come to mind. But this is my humble collection. And actually I bought, where is it? I was in Germany last year and I found DuckTales 2. I had to get that. I had that as a kid. I had the box, I had the game, I had the manual. That's worth a ton today. So just because I had it, I had to get it again. So there it is. I'm not sure if I have any other like super rare games. I have 2 RC Pro-Ams. Other than that, it's pretty much common stuff. Maybe you'll find something here that you think might be rare. There's some weird shit like this. I'm not sure about these. Check some of this out. So here's Action 52 upside down. What is this? I have no idea what the hell this is. I don't think I've ever even tried this. Supervision Entertainment Game Cartridge. Your family will enjoy playing home video entertainment like never before. What if I don't have a family? What is this? Super 3-in-1. Look at my hands shaking. Holy fuck, I need less coffee. Turtle Ninja. Turtle Ninja 1, Turtle Ninja 2. Grand Combat. Bunny Combat. That's just Chip and Dale, ya fucks. Bunny Combat. Fuckers out of their minds. What is this? Oh, this is just your generic, like, pirate cartridge. 168 in 1. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, Battletoads. Of course, you have to have Battletoads. And then Krusty's Funhouse. I'm trying not to bore you with the obvious crap that I have. Let's see if I have anything interesting in here. So you probably remember these. The Tiger Electronics Mega Man games. I have an episode of that in my channel, so go search for it if you haven't seen that. Then there's more pirate crap in here. These Famicom games. And there's an adapter for it. And Tailspin complete in box. So I found that for 20 bucks in a flea market. But you can't really find NES games in flea markets anymore in Finland. That's really not your best bet. You're not gonna find pretty much anything. That was just pure luck. So that's the NES stuff. Coming down here, I have another cooler just in case the Kraken X62 breaks. Because I've heard that it can potentially fail. So that's just in case it suddenly breaks, so I can get my computer up and running for the meantime. There's some floppy disks for no reason, and a sound card, an Asus Sonar, I believe. This broke 2 of my computers in the past. It has some kind of a short, and every time you plug it in a computer, it breaks other parts. So I love this thing. I've kept it. Some fans, in case I need to replace one. And a small fan. I don't really know where this is from. Could be from a PlayStation or PlayStation 2 or something, I'm not sure. And then just randomly, I have a Nintendo magazine from Finland. This is our Nintendo Power. Let me show you. It was called Nintendo. And it has a low resolution picture of a game. Snake's Revenge, huh? Snake's Revenge, I guess. So I briefly read this through. Has a lot of typos in it. It's really not the greatest magazine. So it's kind of like your Nintendo Power copy. Crow's Corner. And then you have all the tips you could want or need. That's hilarious. Then you might be asking, what the hell is this? Well, this is some sort of a clone console. NES clone console. The Super Calm Entertainment Computer System 72. Probably referring to the number of pins. So that's the thing. Has horrible audio, otherwise it's fine. And then right here I have a VHS of Super Mario Bros. 3. Yes, it's actually the VHS, it's the cartoon. That's how they packaged it in Finland. And then, of course, the NES, a controller, and a Game Genie in box. Nothing weird about that. I have some hard disks. All of my media that I have in my PC are SSDs. I have like 5 SSDs hooked up. I can't stand these rotating disk drives. They just make horrible noise. So whatever backups I might make, I'll just hook this up, make the backups and put them back here. So to avoid noise. Got my 3DS. Haven't really played it a lot. I just emulate games on it sometimes. It's been really long. It's just hanging there for no reason. Good memories from Master Truck Madness 2. There's my copy of Sonic CD. And there's the Atari Mini. And one Atari game, because why not? Kangaroo. Bought it from Amazon. Just so I can say I have one Atari game. I've never played the actual thing. And there's the controllers. And over here we have a PlayStation. And a few games. I don't think this is everything I have. It's just some of them. And the original box. And under the PlayStation there's a PS2. I don't think I have any games left for it though. And because I lost the ability to store anything, because I took the huge cabinets out, I just put some boxes in there. So I can take those out and put them back in. So I could go over what's in the boxes, but it's just random wires and stuff like that. I do have a CompuClean in one of them, which is essentially just, it blows air. So if you want to clean your PC from the inside, remove dust, you can use that instead. You don't have to buy compressed air. So that's a nice tool to have. It's really powerful. Is there something else? So I guess that's about it. I do have to do the floors at some point. That's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this little tour of my office. It's not big by any means, but it's enough. Enough for me. Can't complain. And as you can probably tell, I have a theme of colors here, so it's pretty much gray, black, and then some white accents here and there. So the Alex drawers are gray, so is the wall, so are these, so are these. So I had a theme in mind which was dark gray. Easier on the eyes when you do computer stuff. So I guess that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the little sneak peek into my office. This is where I make Nico Evaluates. And this is also where I do my job. Well, I'll catch you on the next one. Let me know if you have any questions of any of the equipment I have. Catch you next time.